A very happy and a vibrant day. Myself Sushmita Sahu. Today I am going to take science of class 6th, chapter 15, Air Around Us, with reference to a books of Ncert. If you like my channel, kindly subscribe for it and don't forget to press the bell icon. Now this topic is very interesting. What is around us? Yes, my dear, there is something around us, and what it is? We feel it. I mean, in science, you need to be so observant. You feel everything around you. Now, let us do some experiments out here. First, to know that air is around us. We all make chakris like shown on the screen. Take a straw, make a chakri like this, and move. Start running the chakri. What will happen to the chakri? Correct. It will start rotating. Why? What is making it go round and round? The firkis, they go round and round. Why? Yes, it is the air which is pressing it and making it go round and round. And now you might have seen a weathercock also, haven't you, which tells us the direction. Have you ever seen this weathercock? It shows the direction in which the air is moving. So now we know that air is present around us. We can do a very simple experiment, and when we were children, when I was a child, I used to do this and used to find it very fascinating and amazing. Why it is so? ऐसा क्या होता है कि ऐसा हो जाता है? See, you take a bottle and put it directly inverted into the water. You will see the water doesn't get inside it, and there are no air bubbles. Now, in the second tub, you can see there in the second experiment what we do, we tilt the bottle and we see that the water is also rushing it and lots of air bubbles are coming out of the bottle. Why? The thing is, the bottle which was appearing empty is not actually empty. There is air in it, and when you invert it and put it directly, the case first in the as shown on the screen, when you put it inverted directly as it is, वो तो पहले से ही एयर से भरी हुई है, तो वो पानी को अंदर परमिट नहीं करती है. बट जब आप थोड़ा सा उसको टेढ़ा कर देते हैं, तो what happens? The air starts coming out and we see it in the form of bubble, and as air is coming out, जगह बन जाती है, तो water it starts rushing in. So everything, every place around us is it is filled with air. So let's know about the air around us. Now, what is this air made up of? It is made up of water vapor, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and there are many dust and smoke particles. See, the first thing we are saying is water vapor. Earth is made up of water vapor. In this, if you are observant, or you can just do some projects on, see it yourself कि कैसे water vapor present है, हमें कैसे पता चलता है. What you do when air comes in contact with a cool surface, it condenses and drops of water appears on the cool surface. The presence of water vapor in the air is important for the water cycle in nature. Don't you know that? Now, second is oxygen. Oh, that's our life gas. Without oxygen, we all cannot live. Now, how do we come to know about the presence of oxygen? सभी ने वो एक्सपेरिमेंट किया होगा कि you take a candle, you lit it up and you put a glass on it. It burns for some time and then it stops burning. And everybody knows that oxygen supports burning. So, air में oxygen है, इसलिए वो candle थोड़ी देर burn होती है और फिर वो oxygen क्योंकि consume हो गई तो candle बंद हो जाती है. इसी एक्सपेरिमेंट से एक और चीज हमें पता चलती है, presence of nitrogen or any other gas. जब कैंडल बंद हो जाती है या ऑक्सीजन यूज हो जाती है, पर वो ग्लास खाली तो नहीं हुआ, उसमें गैस तो बची हुई है ना, उसमें एयर तो है. सो विच एयर इट इज? सो दिस इंडिकेट्स द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सम कंपोनेंट ऑफ एयर which does not support burning, and the major part of the air which does not support burning candle is nitrogen. It takes up nearly 4/5 of the space that air fills. Then next is carbon dioxide. Now, what is carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide makes up a small component of air around us. Plants and animals consume oxygen for respiration and produce carbon dioxide Plants and animals, matter on burning also consumes oxygen and produce mainly carbon dioxide and few other gases. The last of all air is made up of is dust and smoke. This is very easy. If you are in a dark room and a beam of light from somewhere is coming, you can see lots of dust particles, you know, which are just visible in a dark room, and this is what the air contains. This is also what the air contains. So, let us see our next pie diagram. In this you can come to know the composition of air and the percentage, how much air, how much percentage each one has, what we have talked about previously. See, nitrogen is 78% and oxygen is 21%, and rest of all is the other gases. With carbon dioxide, I think it's minimum 0.03 or 3% of all the gases the air is containing. Now, next what we are going to talk about is how oxygen becomes available to plants and animals living in water and soil, because plants live in water and in soil also, and there are many animals living there. They all need oxygen. So, how does it become available? See, we all know that in soil oxygen is available. If you take part of soil and put it in a water, you see air bubbles. This air bubble is nothing but the air. So, this air is there, and when air is there, obviously oxygen is there. And when we talk about water, then you see, you take a gunji or you take a beaker and let water boil in it. What do you find? Little bubbles coming up first before the water starts getting to boil. Now, what are these bubbles? This is nothing but the air dissolved in water. So, animal and plants survive on the air dissolved in water and air in the soil, and they are able to survive. Now, the next thing what we come to know is how is oxygen in atmosphere replaced. That is how we are using the air. We all know that animals cannot live without plants. The balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in atmosphere is maintained through respiration in plants and animals and by photosynthesis in plants. Now, wreck your mind, what is photosynthesis? This shows the interdependence of plants and animals. And now, how are we using this air? It is a natural resource. Natural resource है, उसको हम कैसे use कर रहे हैं? Correct. You can see it on the screen. It's the windmills. The wind makes the windmill rotate. The windmill is used to draw water from tube wells and to run flour mills. Windmills are also used to generate electricity. Air helps in the movement of sailing, yachts, gliders, parachutes and aeroplanes. Birds, bats and insects can fly due to presence of air. So, we see air is very, very important to us. So, with this I would like to thank you all. Take care of the air. Don't pollute it. We are taking in this air. So, let's not pollute this air and keep our Mother Earth very, very healthy. With this, thank you. Bye. Take care.